Hello, welcome back to Majestic13 game. I think this is our 13th game of the campaign. So what happened last game, we had that special mission, which is basically a bloodbath. All of our team got decimated within very few turns whatsoever. Just reading, which way you keep looking down here. So Cap rolled successful. We re-rolled that because he was dead. Speedy was questionable wound, so Speedy is out for this mission. Tank had something off on his clone, which meant his dex went down and the acuity went up. Doc is suffering from trauma, which means that Doc is at -2 this game. And Snipes was successful in cloning. What else? So we have rolled a wilderness mission. We use those tables, and it rolled a desert island. So I've set up the table to be sort of a deserty, islandy type thing. Our alien is a Zelak. It's page 121 of the book. And our bureaucracy roll was extra dense terrain. So I've tried to put as much terrain on the board as possible. I normally put lots of terrain on the board anyway. And I think that's about it. There's nothing else, guys. So it's a Zelak. The Zelak is a monstrosity. And I'll show you in a minute. But our initiatives will be 24 for the Zelak, then Cap on 22, Tank on 20, Doc on 15, the Zelak again on 14, and then Snipes bringing up the rear, as he always does, on 13. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I need to go through. Oh, I will say thank you very much for turning up. Thank you very much for watching. It's very much appreciated. If you've made any comments, thank you very much indeed. I always try and reply to everything that anyone comments, so you can test me, put something in and see if I reply. If you do the nice little thumb, that's much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed and you would like to subscribe, that would be beautiful and give me a warm fuzzy feeling inside. And with that, we shall go to the table. So, the table. What do we have? So this is, I'm using a Chaos Prince as our Zelak. I was going to use a different Chaos thing, but it has a much bigger base. And so I decided to use the Chaos Prince instead because I thought that'd be okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick the Chaos Prince just behind here when he starts off. So who do we have? We have Doc. We have Snipes, who are both under there. Oh, one thing I forgot to say. On our advanced research, we rolled the jump gear. And so jump gear means that for 1 inch we move up, it's the same as 1 inch. So basically we can have these use their jump gear to climb to height. I thought that would be a good use of that. We also have Tank down here, and we have Cap over here. Of course, we do not have Speedy for this game. Now, I'm going to attempt to do something special this time and actually point at what I'm talking about, just for a change. So, top of the round, we have 24. So we'll start with round 1. And top of round 1, we have the Zelak on 24. Now, the Zelak being a monstrosity, will have, if it starts its activation, its movement distance of an enemy, and there is no enemy 1 inch, it will move to the enemy with the lowest hit points within its range of attack. Because I've already looked at that. So it has a dexterity of 22. Basically, I think the whole table is within its range. The hit points of Cap is 27. Tank is 25. So it's going to move 2 tanks. So that's 11, 12 inches. So it can easily move around to Tank. Let's put it here, here, and then it will do an attack on Tank. It's mainly this thing is, so I'll put its description up actually. I'll put its description up so you can see it. It's a bit of a vicious thing. It really is tries to do as much damage to people as possible. So it will use Piercing Talons, which is 2 attacks with its Piercing Talons. A melee combat. It has a combat of 21. And Tank has a defense of 30. So we have a natural and a miss. The natural and a miss. So a critical So if the attack hits, the target must succeed on a fort check or suffer an additional 3d6 additional damage and be poisoned. So I might as well do that. So this is a 4d6 attack, which will of course double. So I think we'll do the 4d6 and then we'll double it. And then we will do the fort check and its additional damage. So we've got 10, 16. So 16, 16 is 32. We won't bother doing the rest because tank has just been eviscerated. Now what we also have is we have Gruesome End. Gruesome End. Whenever the Zelak reduces an enemy's hit points to 0 and the enemy is put out of action, roll twice in the injury table. Okay, so poor old tank. Round 1, tank goes out. End of the Zelak's turn. So we have Cap next. Cap standing right behind it will open up with his explosive launcher. He has an 18 plus 2 minus 4 for firing that launcher, which gives him 20, which gives him a 16. This thing has a defense of 21. He will fire one shot, which misses, doesn't it? Okay, this is not going to go well. Cap misses, then we have Tank who's out, then we have Doc. So Doc he can't actually see where Doc is, so Doc will climb. Doc's dexterity is 13, so he definitely can get up. So what have we got? So I think that's 9. So Doc will come up to here. So although that's moving, but the thing definitely isn't in cover. Doc has a 16. So 16 plus 13 is a hit. Only sadly doing 1d6 plus 3. Doing 8 points. So doing 8 points to our Zelak, leaving it on 122. Not looking great, is it? Then our Zelak will have its second go. So it still isn't within 1 inch of an enemy because it's just killed one enemy, which means it will turn and probably go for Cap, won't it? Oh, actually, everyone was in range, so who has the lowest hit points? It Snipes on 25. So it will dash from here to here and do its 2 attacks on Snipe. Is this going to be over just as quickly? Oh, how sad. Maybe not. Both might have missed. So it's got an attack, one hit exactly on 30, which is what Snipes has a 31. So both miss. So it runs up to Snipes, attempts to attack Snipes with its talony claws, and both attacks miss. Good work, Snipes. So now it is Snipes. Snipes has a dexterity of 7, which I think is 1 short of this, which means he can get up to that next level. So Snipes will get up to here, and then we'll fire down with his rocket launcher. Snipes also is on an 18 plus 2, so minus 4 gives us 16. So Snipes needs, what does he need? 12 will do. I can't think. I am an intelligent man, but my head obviously is not good at mental arithmetic. So that's a normal hit, doing 4d6 plus 2. I think next turn, Doc might call in those drones. 7, 8, 9, 10, so that's 13, that's 15. Putting it on, 107. So it has 107 hit points left. And that also Snipes at the end of the turn, so that is turn 1, but again, as I always do, I forgot Foobar, so let's just do Foobar now. 4 plus 1 is 5, so that's no Foobar first turn. Turn 2. All right, turn 2, top of the turn, We have the Zelak again. The Zelak still isn't within any range of anyone, but Snipes is now on that corner bit, so it can't actually get to Snipes. So it may, but it would want to. No, it hasn't injured anyone left now, is it? So it is going to go for Doc, because I think Doc has Doc has more hit points than Cap, so it's going to go for Cap. It will turn and it will go to attack Cap. So it has 2 attacks. I think both of those miss. 4 and 4. 4 and 4 plus 21 gives 25 and 25. It misses again. It's really not doing too well, is it? Oh dear. Okay, next we have Cap. Cap will take advantage of this. Cap's got a dexterity of 11, which means that hopefully I'm getting all this in shot, because editing the last one, God, I was atrocious. I was awful. I couldn't get anything in shot. So Cap is going to retreat back and then attempt to open fire on the Zelak. So it's a 16 plus 10, 26. 26 beats its defense of 21. Doing 4d6 plus 2. 10, 14, doing 16 points, leaving it on 91. It goes in extremis at 35. So that was Cap. Now we have Tank. Now I think Tank is going to call in our advanced drones. The advanced drones is a plus 19 attack, doing 5d6 damage. So that's probably the best thing for Doc to do. So we have they're coming all the way out here, all the way out to the desert island. So a plus 19 attack, 19 and 14 definitely hits its attack, and we have 5d6 damage. Definitely hits its defense rather. What do we got? We got 10, 18, 21. 21 puts it from 91 down to 70. There we go. Down to 70. Okay, so it's been down to 70. That was Doc. Now we have the Zelak to go again. I think it's going to go for Cap again, because Cap's... So the thing about Snipes is Snipes has now stuck himself on that thin ledge where he can sit, but it can't get to him. So it will chase down Cap where Cap is situated down here. Cap may need to retreat again, and it will attempt to do 2 attacks against Cap again. The 9 just hits and the 12 hits, so 2 hits. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. 11, so that's 21. So that's 30, 21, 26. 20 puts him on 1 hit point, which puts Cap on 1 hit point. Now, Cap needs to make... What does Cap need to make? Cap needs to make 2 fortitude checks at 20, or basically he dies, because he'll take 3d6 for each foul. His fort is 12, so he needs to roll 2 8s or more. Come on, Cap. A 9 and 3, so that's at least 1 foul. So Cap goes down on top of Tank's body. Okay, so that was the Zelak again. So finally we have Snipes. So Snipes will open fire using... will he do that? Yeah, he will, because if we call in aid, there's a chance that fails. So instead he will open fire with the grenade launcher, doing a nat 1, which then would clearly miss. And we're at the end of turn 2. We'll do foobar, should have done at the start. 3 plus 2, 5, so that's no. And then we got round 3. Okay, top of round 3 we have the Zelak again. The Zelak, who's it going to go for? It really would want to go for for snipes with the lowest hit points. So maybe it will, maybe I'll give, the Zelak will attempt to move, so we'll say 10 there, and then definitely can get to the top. It will then come around and it'll probably attack Doc first, and then it will start scrabbling down, and I'll make it have cover to attack snipes that way. So it's run around to there. So 2 attacks on Doc. 7 will miss and the 11 will hit. So 4d6 damage on Doc. 5, 10, 13. 13 will put Doc on 15 hit points left. That's not bad. And now Doc needs to make a single 20 fault check. A 10 plus Doc's fault of 13 is a pass. So what was that? So that was the monster at the beginning. No more cap. Tank is down. Now we are on Doc. All right. We're on round 3. Maybe Doc will use the jump boots to get down and across, so he's away. All right, so Doc's going to use the jump boots to jump down, which would be, what would that be? That would be, call that 7, and then he can do an extra 3, I think. So Doc's going to get to there, and then Doc will attempt to call in aid. We're on round 3. I think because it's a wilderness, we might have a -1 for this, but let's see what happens. So 3 and 3 is 6. I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that for aid because, you know, I'm kind of like that. Which is, what's that? Hold on, I'm going to look it up. Which is a +21 attack. So it will hit if we roll anything apart from a 1. And then it will do a 5d6 + 4. So the attack is an 18, so that hits, and then 5d6. So we've got 8, 10, 18 + 4 is 22, leaving it on 48 hit points. So 35 it goes in extremis. So we might just bring it down. We're not going to bring it down in round 3, but we might bring it down. So that was Doc. Now we have the Zelak. Now the Zelak is a vicious little thing, and so whenever the Zelak attacks an enemy that is already damaged, reduce the damage dealt by 2d6 but increase the difficulty of the stat check. So it is going to go and charge attack Doc, but instead of doing the 4d6 it's going to do 2. So it's going to come down and then dash across to attempt to attack Doc, doing 2 attacks. It needs, what does it need? It needs 9s, I think. So 1 hit, which means it's going to do only 2d6 damage to Doc, which is 5 points, leaving Doc on 10 points. Doc now needs to make a fault check at 23. Doc has a fault of 13, so he needs 10s or more. No, so Doc fails, which means that Doc is poisoned, and hold on, so Doc is poisoned and takes 3d6 additional damage, being 10 points, which is exactly what he had left. So putting Doc down to 0 points. Doc goes down. That was its second go. So now we have Snipes, who's up the top, and Snipes will open fire on it with his rocket launcher. So Snipes has a 16, so he needs 5s or more. 7, just about. Hitting, doing 4d6 plus 2? Yes, plus 2. So doing 10, 15, doing 17, leaving it on 31 hit points. So it is in extremis now. We now are on turn 4. It's going to be, so they're probably going to end up Ooh, so it's going to dash up and have to try and attack down on Snipes. And Snipes will then have to bounce up and try and attack him to get advantage, because we can't afford... Oh no, he's got the thing which means he avoids cover. He does. Cool. Okay, so is Snipes going to save the day? Snipes is normally one of the first to go down. Okay, turn 4, we will do see Fubar, a 1. Awesome Saucepan. The Zelak is going to rush up here, and then he's going to attempt to attack down against Snipes. I'm going to say Snipes can count in cover, which would be, so this is the lowest one. A 3 is a miss, and this is the lowest one. A 16, which is a hit. So Snipes gets hit, doing 4d6 damage. Wow, that's pretty cool. Doing 8 points. Putting Snipes on 17. And then Snipes needs to make a 20 fort check, which means he needs to roll 10s. 11, so Snipes passes. Okay, so that was the monster's first go. Then he has another go. Now, technically, he is within 1 inch. That it did attack. If it's in 1 inch of an enemy, it attacked during its last activation. It will move up to its full movement towards the enemy while it's there. If no other enemies are within its movement distance, or if the enemy within 1 inch is the only enemy with low hit points, it will continue to attack that enemy. So it's going to continue trying to attack Snipes. So it does 2 attacks again. 4 miss. And a 12 hit. So it hits again. Doing 4, 8, doing 9 hit points, leaving Snipes on 8 hit points. And now Snipes needs to make a fort check. Come on. 17. Snipes passes. Very good. Is this going to... Oh, hold on. That was... Yeah, it got 2, didn't it? So first off, it needs to do the... I completely forgot this, didn't I? So it takes 2d6 damage, because it's an extremis. So it takes 8 points damage, which will then take it to 23 hit points. And then it does both of those things. Then it will go again, which means it takes 2d6 damage. 5, which puts it on 18 hit points. Now, Tank is only on 8 hit points. Tank really needs it to miss this. 6 is a miss, being 27. And 1 is a miss. Yes. So that means it's done. Oh no, that's only its first one, and then it will go again on its second turn because it's its extremis. Oh no. Which means we have its first attack against Snipes, which is a 10 plus its 21 is a 31, which just hits its Snipes defense. And its next is a 9, which misses. So, hold on. He's already damaged, so he just takes 2d6 damage, being exactly 10. Okay. Which means that Snipes goes down. Oh, damn. It was only on 18 hit points as well. Oh well, it is what it is. And Snipes goes down. And that's it. Well, that went over quite quickly, didn't it? I think I forgot to point the lights at the table as well, which means that the table is probably darker than it should be. But luckily it was really quick. Team got destroyed again. The Zelak was quite vicious, but we did get it down to 18 hit points, which is quite good, and it means we're getting better. But it means it's another mission where our rank doesn't go up, our team rank. But anyway, thank you for watching. I am enjoying Majestic13. It's a slow progression and a slow slog, and I think if we only had Speedy functional, even though Speedy only had 1 arm, Speedy could have been calling stuff in, and then we would have just had that additional damage output. Very cool though. Good game. Very good game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting if you comment. Thank you for liking if you like. And thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Other than that, I'll see you in the next game of Majestic 13. Bye.